Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wolfstar87. We're going to do a third episode for Two Point Campus. I'm currently, as I've said in a couple of other videos, I'm currently home doing cooking for Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I figured I'm between cooking processes, I would go ahead and pump out some videos. Currently working on the deviled eggs, so got a little bit of time while they cook. So we're going to do this. Now, let me see here. Where are we in... I believe... this is not the right one. Of course it's not. Exit the main menu. Just quit without saving, because we didn't do anything. Now, let me see here. Which one is... this one. Yeah, we just unlocked Piazza Lenatra. But, and we can jump ahead and go to that, but I want to get 3 stars for this one. And I may go ahead and do that in off screen. Finish getting 3 stars for this one. So I think what we will do is continue where we are, and then we'll move on to Lanitra Piazza. Okay, so let's see where we at. We have this building over here that we have done. We have this building over here. And eventually we can buy this building over here. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and go to the new map. It's not what I wanted. I know what I'm doing. Promise. Nope. Let me see. Here we go. I'm assuming this is a course down the way. Okay, so here's where we are. Let me see where we at. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this one. It's a new campus. Food for thought. Interesting. And I will go back and get 3 stars for that other one in my own time, unless that's something you want to watch me do. I am doing it in my own game off camera, and it's or off screen, and it's a bit grindy, especially since I only have the 2 courses unlocked in that game through. I do have one that's just me putzing around learning how to play the game and whatnot.
There you have it. The study of food really does cover so much ground that we only manage to scratch the surface and talk about grass. Let's have some music, shall we?
No. Anyway, welcome to Piazza Lenatra, where you'll find cobbled stones and stunning cobbler. Okay. The students are eager to prove themselves in the town's famous cookery competitions, but a life on the stove can turn any aspiring chef into a perspiring chef. Ooh, I can talk. Will they wilt under the spotlight, or does it take pressure cooker to make diamonds? A pressure cooker to make diamonds. Gastronomy, student intake 10. Okay.
Students are reminded that you're not that memorable.
DJ Sous Chef. Hello, I'm DJ Sous Chef. You'll find my restaurant and nightclub Beetroot right here in Piazza Lanitra. I'm here to help turn your student body into a bodacious stew of learning. Welcome to the culinary world. It's going to be delicious. Sure. Alright, so first bit first. We need a lecture theater, savory kitchen, and a gastronomy teacher. So, let's go into here. Now, 6 by 6. Okay. So, 1.
Students are reminded to set reminders.
What? Students are reminded to set reminders. Okay. So, we're going to stick that there. No. Cool. Alright.
There's a fly in here.
What?
Welcome back, fellow students. It's me, DJ Shorts, keeping me finger on the pulse of 2 Point County so you didn't have to. Today's topic: would Jasmine Odyssey be cooler if she was less popular? I didn't want to spoil it for you, but the answer is yes.
Alright, so it's
Pretty
not
niche
much, but it's a little
favourite
kitchen.
line from an actor. Canada
Alright, so we're gonna
pronouncing it
put
off. Pretty challenging stuff.
the...
Check it out.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you.
Excuse you? Alright, let me see here. It'll do. Alright, so we don't actually need, I guess, anything else to start. Go figure. Oh, it's already confirmed for that class? Whoopsie.
Word for groundskeeping. Thank
Alright.
you.
Oh, we need a... gastronomy teacher. Alright, so apparently we don't need anything else. I don't know how that works, but sure, we're going to start the course. Now, I'm actually going to... Yeah, so now they want you to add all the stuff that the kids are going to need to learn properly. Come on, pop back up, you little worm. Aha. Got it.
Now taking students for gastronomy.
Man, I hear a lot of talk about snacks on campus. Although it's pretty derivative student chat, there's something I've got to say. Sure.
Alright, so that's a basic dorm.
Well, fine.
Um,
But if you're looking for a truly superior snack, you should try Grub Grubs, the snack that's made from real naturally expired insects. You might think I sound a bit crazy, I realise that, but I really appreciate the subtle taste. They do take a few months to arrive, but personally, I think it's worth it.
I don't know if I'm horrified or what with that, but... Whoops.
The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you.
Alright, you're probably wondering what I was just doing, and I will show you what I'm doing. Alright, so that's that, and then...
Janitor needed in dormitory.
Now, it's time for a student story about a bakery that's jam-packed no more. Hugh, what have you got for us? I'm here at Old Widget Bakery in Hogsport, where for generations local students have been enjoying traditional jam donuts. But sadly, the sweetness ends here. The machine that fills the donuts with delicious fruity mixtures, such as red and green, has been suffering from jam rot, and finally went out of commission today. To honor the machine, the bakery is serving donuts filled with nothing. They may seem hollow, but their taste is one of poignancy. A fitting farewell to a fine confectionery friend. Starting next week, the bakery will be back up and running with a new machine, looking to make new memories and serve lots of donuts.
Alright, give me one moment here. I will be right back. That is my oven going off. Alright, we are back. Let me see, what do we got going down here? We need a library and the end of the year thing. So, yes, we need a library. I got it.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
The Meat Wizard collection contains most of the games you hope it would, with only a few scandalous omissions. You say you like these games, then prove it and buy them again.
Alright, that's the library donezo. For now, anyway. I may add a few other things later, but... Yeah, I know. We need an assistant for the library. We're going to...
Library requesting assistant.
Alright. That's the library. Alright, we're gonna put a couple of private tutor rooms. Actually, we're not gonna put them there. We're gonna put them here.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
Okay, so we have 2 private tutors, but we only have 1 that can actually do it. Let us add a staff room.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
Here at Campus Radio, some of the team were a little concerned to hear that our listenership has gone down over the past few months. But frankly, I'm not sure that I agree. I'd much rather our little radio community stay as small as possible. I don't want the crowd ruining it and taking us from a cool underground scene to something bland and mainstream. In fact, my dream would be pretty much no one listening at all. Just me, talking to myself, for myself, all day.
Alright, that's
Now
that.
would
I'm
be
gonna
pretty
pause a bit.
excellent.
Oven's going off again. Alright, we got a staff room, which is good.
Super chef, please.
We do need a student room and
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
Alright, now we need an assistant.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you.
I don't know that that's a frequently asked question, to be fair. Alright, so that's that. Oh, it wants us to set up a party. Alright. Alright then.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Interesting music. Okay. Just in case copyright. Alright. Alright, so it wants us to hire another janitor. Sure. There you go. I don't know that I wanted you to take a break, but sure. What is this walk?
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Congratulations, you found me. It's the Wolf.
What'd we
Man,
make?
Harrison Wolf. Bringing you the
Soup?
truth from an undisclosed location here on 2 Point Radio. Let's
Maybe
start
not.
thinking some radical
Not sure what that
thoughts
is that they
while
made.
you listen to a piece of pre-digested popular music. All right? All right.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Oh, we made a pizza. I think. I'm not sure what that is. Oh. Are we done cooking? Oh, it is a pizza. Okay. That was an interesting process. It's a big pizza, by the way. You just made a pizza and then you give somebody a hot dog. Sir? I don't think that that's how you eat the hot dog. Oh my goodness, the walk. It's like okay, I can't. Alright. That's interesting. Grade B. We need 5 kids to get a grade B. And we need 10 kids to complete private tutoring. Tuition. I'm sorry. Tuition. I know I need a teacher in private tutor room 2. Unfortunately, I can't find one. Clubs. Alright, let's unlock clubs. Alright, so we're gonna have Power Nap
Let's
Club
talk about the news. The news
and
is like tea leaves or constellations, or when you find a singular.
alright, they would like
on
us to
French
have
toast
a
with
love
You can't look at it straight on.
bench.
You gotta read between the lines. So when I say people in Hogsport can expect some minor flooding over the next week, what am I really saying? Think about it.
I mean, what are you saying? Because I feel like you're saying a lot, to be fair. Do I care? No. But, you're saying a lot. Alright, so that's... Almost had it. There we go. Now. Now,
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
I do love how the characters do actually react to what you do. I think that's actually a very cool mechanic. A lot of games don't actually do that. They don't have characters reacting.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Alright. Now, what do we got going on? Except, we want regular benches. Okay.
I see Jumbo McNally is sticking with the hard sell on the humbly named Jumbo University. If I was looking for an education, it sure wouldn't be from that guy that sells the nuts. That information.
Oh, we ended the first year. Awesome. Oh. Alright, so we got 10 continuing, nobody failed, 82%, and we have 5,000 student choice awards. Awesome.
Jumbo University was totally free. You're welcome, listeners.
Alright, so we need to build a sweet kitchen. I think we can build that on the other side of
Enjoy
the
this.
library here, I
I
think.
know I will.
Okay. So alright.
The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okie doke.
New to the Crumley Student range, instant casserole. You want a warming meal, but you've not got all day. Come on! With Crumley's new instant casserole range, you just add water, and you've got something a lot like casserole.
Alright, so we have started a new academic year. I am gonna go ahead and pause here. And we are going to end this episode. Thank you for joining me on another episode of 2 Point Campus. I have dropped a couple of other videos, one for Pal World and one for a new series for Grounded. There's a couple of episodes for that. So I will leave it here. If you like this comment, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Go ahead and subscribe if you want, and click the notification bell to get notifications when another episode of this playthrough is going to go. I'm going to continue. I'm actually stoked that the first episode got so many views. So I will see you in the next one. Have an awesome day, guys.